You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We have a special guest in the building. He's back again. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
It's good.
Why you calling
First, I gotta ask you to spit out your gum.
Oh, you can't chew gum?
No.
No, you can't chew gum. It's not gonna sound good on it.
Why you causing all these problems for yourself?
Well,
in
first
these
of all, let's
streets?
start this the right way. Why is your name Tekashi 6ix9ine?
I want to start there.
Why you got all these 69s on
I
your
want to start
arm?
there.
Where do you want to start?
Where do
Where do you want to start?
Ask him anything.
Why are you
Yeah.
causing all these problems for yourself in the street?
I don't start problems, man. You know, I'm just being me. I let my nuts hang because I'm over 40.
Got you.
Gravity.
You know,
Got you.
it ain't like I wanted to let them hang, but it just happens when you get older like that. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So I ain't know who you was, honestly. So I got in here. I mean, you ain't no Ebro. Know that.
True.
That's a fact.
You know,
That's true.
that's a fact. I know that.
Why do you feel like that you can just like be a tough guy? Like why you want to be in the street so bad?
I got no L's. None. Now, granted, I ran from a lot of fights. It is what it is. Ain't nobody got it on tape. You know what I mean? I had to do sucker punch me in 6th grade, you know, playing tetherball, but ain't nobody have it back then because ain't nobody have cell phones. So as far as on the camera goes, I got no L's, you know?
But you know, they said you were a Crip first and then now you're Blood. Is there any truth to that?
We all Bloods. I'm O positive. What are you? Right? So what are you? You know what blood type you are?
I really don't.
What
Now
are
that I
you?
Think about it.
I'm A positive.
You ain't, so we ain't in the same gang. So I can't run with you.
Yeah.
Because if I get hurt, what's she gonna do?
O positive is very rare.
Right. So I'm O positive. So I was with the Crips when I realized when you get shot or you get stabbed and blood comes out, Crips can't do nothing for you. But Bloods can help other Bloods. If you O positive, you can help me. But if you O negative, can't do nothing with you. Because it's 4 different types of blood gangs. You guys ain't know that.
Aren't you concerned about all the beef with all these other artists that you've been coming at?
I'm vegan. So beef I stopped eating beef 3 years ago. You know what I mean? So I got no beef because ain't no beef in my system.
Do you think you're bringing people together with your shirt? Because like red and blue makes green.
No, dude, I'm on my shirt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in these streets. I wear people know where I'm at. My face is on my shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I saw you were just in Maui also.
Yeah, I was in Maui.
What was you doing out there?
Yeah. You know, just took the road to Hannah, ate some banana bread. Because I'm a vegan, I can eat that. You know what I mean? They try to set me up with the Vietnamese fried rice, but there's pork in it. I don't eat swine. Boom. I stopped eating swine when I started watching prison movies. And I realized a lot of prisoners don't eat swine because it ain't good for you.
Well, in prison, that's not the meat you should worry about being in your mouth.
Right. That's why I ain't go. I got no L's.
He's
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Check it. Boom.
Now, is there bloods in Maui?
Nah, it wasn't no bloods in Maui, man. It was just me and my lady. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah.
Why are you dressed up like 6ix9ine? Gary Owen.
What?
I don't know. Now, is Tekashi gonna have a sense of humor about this, or is this gonna be now?
I don't even know who you're
beef
talking about.
in
This
these
me.
streets?
He's got a sense of humor.
Who?
The kid.
Never
He
heard of
should.
him.
Oh.
Never heard of him.
Why are you dressed up like
Yo,
Tekashi,
this
Gary?
me, man. This me, man.
That's you, okay.
This is me. I'm independent. I'm the hottest artist in the streets right now. This is my city.
What about Cardi B?
Yeah. I didn't say New York. See, you took words out of my mouth. I'm talking about Oxford, Ohio.
Oh.
Hottest artist in Oxford,
that's a
Ohio.
good one.
Right?
I'll give you that.
Any
I'll
other
give you
artists
that.
come from there other than Wally Serbiak? No.
I give you that. I give you that.
Yeah,
Wally
exactly.
Serbiak.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get off
give
my
you that.
nuts and let them hang.
Oh,
Who
my
did all
goodness.
those tattoos for you?
I've always had them. Every time I come in there, I
Always?
usually wore makeup because I felt like it was gonna take away my brand. But now I'm like,
Free to be yourself.
I gotta be me because ain't nobody else trying to put me on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I be in Houston, I be in LA. I catch a flight right now to LA. I will.
You don't check
I've
in?
been to LA. Like I used to
bet
live
you have.
there.
Do you check in when you get there?
Nah, checking with my wife. But that's it.
You don't
You know?
you don't hit up Kevin Hart and none of them to be like,
I ain't
yo,
worried about
am I good?
Dude, Kevin ain't me, man. Kevin, he used to open for me,
Okay.
right? I never opened for him ever. You know what I mean? Like I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna do, I did Madison Square Garden, all that. I did Statue of Liberty inside the Torch. Yeah, it was a private show, 10
That's
people,
very small, yeah.
no cameras. Boom, shut down, blood. You heard me? Get it?
Now, is it true that Netflix keeps denying you a special every year?
Yeah, they say no every year, but I'm fine. I do my own stuff. Yeah, shit. Just wanted to cuss for no reason. Yeah, I do my own stuff, Netflix tells me no every year.
Why?
That's why I don't know.
Do you want too much money?
We don't even get to that. We don't get that far.
No.
We don't even
you
get that far.
serious?
They don't even make you an offer?
They tell me no so fast. I just gotta do my own thing. My last 3 specials I did myself. And I sold them to Showtime. But I did them myself. But
That seems the route to go. Do it yourself and then sell it.
no, that's not the route to go. That's a lie that the
a
industry
lie?
wants you to think. The best is to get somebody else put up the money. Because then you ain't got to worry about the stress of promoting all other stuff. But I just did it myself. That's why when people come in and say, nobody's put me on for whatever reason, you put yourself on. You know what I mean? Like I put these tattoos on myself. I couldn't
put
find
you
a
on.
tattoo artist
You did
to
not
put
do
my
that
tattoos
yourself.
on.
You
So I
did a
did it
good-
myself.
You did a good job.
You did
Yeah.
a great job.
Yeah, because all I did was 6ix9ine. I just put in my brain 96 because I'm looking at it backwards.
Oh, that's a
But look
fact.
how perfect it came out.
How, is that permanent marker or how?
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out today when I head up Chipotle for lunch. If they don't, obviously I'm getting a vegetarian burrito bowl. Yeah.
We had a
Yeah, you
gang.
heard
We
me?
had another gang member in here, and she said that the reason Netflix keeps denying you is because you have a black audience, and they don't value the black audience.
I mean, there's a little bit of truth to that.
Yeah.
I think it's more they don't know what to do with me. You know what I mean? Because it's like I've showcased for Comedy Central before, and then afterwards the guy met with me, and I thought I had it. I called my manager. I said, I think we got it. And then he said, Gary's funny for his audience. And he really connects to them. We're not sure he's funny for our audience. So I never been on Comedy Central, never been on Netflix.
But you had a reality show on BET, though.
Did that.
Sure did.
Got canceled after one season. That hurt. You know what I mean? We ain't talking about that.
Why did they cancel? I thought it was funny as hell.
They got rid of all the execs. Like
that's
Stephen
true.
Hill and Stephen Hill's actually the one that really was behind and bought our show. I don't know who these all guys are outside your window.
See the way they looking at you? Looking
Yeah,
at you
why,
like crazy.
why they staring at me? I'm gonna go over here. See, look at the back of my
Now
head.
you know how we
Here.
feel.
Yeah, it's real hip hop, baby. Turn your back on your
There are
haters.
definitely a bunch of people out
You know
here.
what I mean? Shoot. Ain't nobody ready for this. Yo, where's Trey Day when I need him? I came. Trey Way. Where's Trey Way?
Trey
Yo,
Way.
I came with one white lady. I should have came with 6
Trey
black
Day.
dudes.
I said, shout out to
Dang.
Trey the
Okay,
Truth.
gotta get my clout on my nuts hang. I'm circumcised. Get it. What was we talking about?
We talking about the BET
You BET
special.
Oh my
Everybody
God.
getting
Yeah,
fired.
Steve. They let go all the execs, and I knew when they said Real Husbands ain't coming back, and that was our
wow.
lead-in.
They didn't bring Real Husband back?
Nah, that's been gone too. And then we got let go. And but the bad part is the way they let us go was that we got called in the office and we had a discussion. Usually when you get called in the office, it's good news.
Right.
Nah, I felt like Will Smith when his dad left. When
Fresh Prince
when
of
Ben
Bel-Air.
Perrine, I was like, yeah, it's cool. It's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
I'm fine.
And then you cried
Yeah.
later.
And my manager was sitting there, hugged her. Yeah, we did a good one honey moment.
So how'd it go? They called you in the office and said what?
You know, we went in with Buna Murray, the ones that did the producers of the show, and we repitched the show because we felt like the vibe wasn't right, like we wasn't going to come back, and they just said, ain't gonna happen. So it is what it is. Keep it moving.
Right.
You know what I mean? You
always-
can't hold me down.
You always stay working though.
Always.
Yeah,
I
always.
sell out. People don't know that. I did the NJ Pack back in November. Sold it out.
Well, white people
Probably didn't know it.
White people would say you're selling out now with all the tattoos and the rainbow hair.
What white people?
You selling
Name
out,
one.
You selling out white coaches.
Name one. Name one white person that says I'm a sellout. Name one. So I thought, man. Dude. And I'll tell you this. Right now. Don't cut this interview off of 17 minutes. Last one, it was 17:41.
I thought you had to
I ain't
go.
like that. You be having these other comics on for 40, 45 minutes.
You had to go last
17:41.
time.
And I'm funnier than all of them.
But you killed in 17,
Yeah,
though. You
funny
didn't
than all of them.
You didn't need 45.
That's true. That's real hip hop. I see you. See, that's the difference between me and other artists. I can compromise. Other motherfuckers don't want to compromise. I compromise. See, when I say you right, right?
That's true.
But you couldn't name one white person that thinks I'm a sellout.
That's true.
Right? Because they don't know
Donald
me.
Trump.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Hit it raw, baby.
You funny than Michael Blackson?
Man, he's one strict pony. Mother sucker. After that, what you got? Tell me your favorite Michael Blackson joke. Rest my case. Boom. What's your favorite Michael Blackson joke of all time? Your favorite one besides Mother Sucker. He ain't got one.
I like when he did the For the Pussy Challenge with Erykah Badu on Instagram.
That's not a
that was
joke.
dope.
That's a sketch.
That was
All
funny.
right? Anybody can do Key and Peele.
Yeah.
I'm a stand up
You
at
funny
the
than
core.
Faison?
Who? Phase on hate? Yeah, I don't call him love. I call him phase on hate because a lot of hate coming out of his heart right now. Yeah, it's real hip hop about to get real in here. Yeah, and I would never say this to anybody's face.
Okay.
By the way, ever. So everything I'm about to say, if you see me in these streets, I'm gonna deny it. I'm gonna say they edited it wrong.
How do you feel about the hate that comes from certain comedians towards other comedians?
It's valid. It's valid.
So you think Chappelle's not funny? Boom, we got that.
Yeah. At times. At
Okay.
times, Chappelle was not funny in You Got Mail with Tom Hanks. He was not funny in that movie.
You Got Mail?
Exactly. He wasn't funny in that movie.
I don't recall.
So you're not funny all the time. I did a pilot one time. It wasn't funny. It didn't get picked up.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But I don't watch stand up, honestly. I don't watch none of it. Because I
Really?
always feel like comics, they watch other stand-ups and they might not take their jokes, but they like take their mannerisms and their vibe. Like there's a lot of Dane Cooks out there right now. I noticed when Dane Cook was hot, and then he started, he'd be like, I eat, I'm throwing up. Comics start moving like that, and I was like, why are they doing that? Sorry.
Yeah.
What was that? What was
This is
that?
crazy.
That's gonna be a meme. That's gonna be a meme. What was that?
Sorry about that.
That's the long hair, yeah.
that was sweet. I hope this
Long
thing
hair
comes
don't
off my
care.
head. Whoa, I might be scalped.
You might be.
I feel like most of the beef we've had on the show lately have been between comedians. Like that has been like the biggest thing.
It's good though, cause ain't nobody got beef with Shucky Ducky.
Salute to
So
Shucky
if
Ducky.
if you got beef, it means you doing something right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everybody got beef.
So you trying to start something basically?
Dude, I don't want to start nothing.
Yeah.
I don't watch anybody. So I can't tell you who's funny and who's not. I watch
Really?
myself.
So even
I'm
though
in the
all,
streets.
all those Netflix specials like Chris Rock, Chappelle, you
Haven't watched any
none
of them. You know
Wow.
what it is? I always want to feel like my jokes are mine and they come from me.
Yeah.
Because I really saw, like Bo Jackson said when he retired from football, he stopped watching football. And I was like, I always thought that was weird. But then I was like, well, I'm like that with stand-up. I don't watch it. I never want to think my jokes aren't coming from me. Like, I don't care. I'll give you an example. Me and D.L. Hughley had the exact same joke, right? And it was a topical joke. It was when LeBron left Cleveland to go to Miami.
Right.
And we both had a joke about him leaving Cleveland. Like, we've been to Cleveland, been to Miami. And I was like, that's not a hard decision if you ask me where I want to live. I was like, it's like, who would I rather fuck, Beyonce or Precious? Obviously, I'm going to go Beyonce.
Wow.
So we correlated Miami to Beyonce, Precious to Cleveland. So I went on stage before him and said it. Not that I was opening for him. I did a guest spot. I don't open for nobody
That
before
was-
you
that
even
was
go there,
opening.
right? I just stopped
You
by
opened
and
for
said, what's
DL.
up?
Okay,
I didn't
okay.
open. I don't open for shit.
Okay.
All right.
All right? I'm a headliner.
You came
went
over
on-
for him.
Headliner. Let my nuts
Okay.
hang.
Okay,
Right?
all right.
Now listen, blood. Listen.
All right.
Real talk, right? Listen, man. All right, boom. So me and DL are in Miami. I do the joke. Boom, right? Check it. So then DL does it, and then we went out to dinner afterwards, and I said, hey, you noticed the one joke didn't get a laugh? He goes, yeah. And the only reason I saw it, I was walking to the lobby to do a meet and greet real quick. And he's like, yeah. And then I told him, but see, that's the difference. Some comics be like, you stole it from me or he stole it from you. Me and DL both know
You didn't
we're
steal it.
original comics. Like, there's only so many thought processes that can go through our brain. It just happened. It was timely, and it happened. So there wasn't no beef between me and DL. Real hip hop, baby.
But however,
Yeah, boom,
poor,
check it.
poor Precious
Poor
ends up
Precious.
being the
Poor
butt of the
Precious.
joke.
Monique,
But that was back then. She looks better now.
Monique is not gonna be happy about you dissing Precious.
What?
Monique is not gonna be happy about you dissing
Here we go
Precious.
with this shit again.
I don't know
Look,
if you're funny to Monique either.
I ain't got no beef with Monique. I just didn't like her talking about Will Packer. I thought it went too far when she tried to correlate the slaves taking the other slaves at the bottom of the slave ship, and when she tried to correlate Harvey Weinstein, those girls
I
being
agree.
quiet, to Will Packer. That's
agree.
when I was like, yo, relax. In fact, I just auditioned for Will's new movie with Taraji called What Men Want. If I don't get the part, then I'm going to do a Monique and claim racial and gender bias. If I don't get it. But if I get it, then we good. But
You're
if
good.
not, then I'm going to
True.
be back.
True,
Gotcha.
true.
Right. And I did the audition like this, so I should get it.
I don't think you're going to
Yeah.
get it if you did it
So
like
you
that.
and Will clearly the same blood type then. Y'all in the
We
same
all,
game.
I think he's O positive.
Yeah.
Yeah. He ain't put me in a movie in a while, but it's cool.
First of all, he
Terrence
should-
J ain't put me on Safe Word. It's cool.
Wow.
Yeah. Anybody have beef with an MTV host? Boom, BET. Sorry, my fault. It all looks the same to me.
I don't even think Will should make you audition. You roll for him.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? But I like to earn my parts.
It's
You know what I
protocol.
mean? I had only movie I ever got that I didn't really audition for was Think Like a Man. Like,
And that was a big role.
Yeah, he called me and was like, "Yo, I got this movie. I need this white dude that can hang out with black dudes but not act black."
White dude.
And I was like, and I was lying to him because really that's who I am, obviously. So I lied to him and I was like, "Yeah, I can do it," and that's what I did.
White dude that hangs out with black people.
But not act like he's too down.
Gotcha.
You know, like right now, that's the real me. Boom, check it, blood. Yeah.
Now,
Why you always got a green drink every time I see the camera?
Oh, this is my breakfast every morning.
What is that?
It's kale, ginger, green apple, and grapefruit.
But you lost a lot of the You put fruit in it?
Mm-hmm.
No, you just got to go all vegetables.
Grapefruit.
It'll clean you out.
And green apple.
Don't do that. No, just go celery, kale.
I don't like the way
Parsley,
celery taste.
mint. I'm not asking what
That
you
don't
like.
sound too gangster, my G.
I'm telling you what the
So
hell.
he
You
don't-
It definitely doesn't
don't
sound
understand. You
gangster.
don't understand. I never said I was gangster.
Mm-hmm.
I just said I'm in these streets and I let my nuts hang.
Got
right?
you.
Because I'm over 40, it's natural.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. They just
yeah.
hang naturally. When you the older
Right.
you get,
I
the
don't
more
even
they
know.
hang.
Did you have a book?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Black Privilege. Right there. You never heard of
Well,
it?
that's original.
And I got a nationally syndicated radio show, a hit podcast, I executive produce TV shows and movies.
I got a podcast. Boom. It got 3,000 viewers on YouTube last week.
Ooh, what's it called?
3,000.
What's it called?
Hashtag get some. Yeah, look it up.
That's real?
Real hip hop. Yeah, I got a real podcast.
It's Gary Owens?
Yeah, Gary Owen, no S.
I gotta check
Call him
that
Gary
out.
Owen.
Yeah, I got a real podcast. I can win on everybody and nobody knows it.
That's why he listens.
Now listen, you got a black wife. Did she get upset when you came at Monique?
She just told me, be ready. She said, be ready for what's coming. And it was true, man, because black Twitter's real.
It is.
That's real. And I think they're all in the same room. I think they're all in the same room. I think it's like 10 people in the same room because they all said the same thing. Stay in your lane. This don't concern you.
Yeah.
Leave black. I don't know. Somebody called me culture vulture. I didn't know what that was. You a culture vulture.
Well, what you're doing right now is probably considered culture vulturing.
Culture vulture sounds like some crazy bird trying to break into Wakanda.
Crazy bird.
You know, like T'Challa! T'Challa! Oh, T'Challa, the culture vulture's here. He's coming. T'Challa. We must not let him in. He's coming to steal our swag. Do not let the culture vulture. He's coming to steal our swag. Do not let him in. T'Challa! See that? Real hip hop. Boom, blood. Yeah.
Did you see Black Panther?
I did.
What you thought about
First
it?
weekend. It was good, man. It was really good. I thought that's the problem with my career too. I had a bad agent at one point. He kept wanting me to audition for the wrong roles. Like I read for Killmonger.
Shut up.
I came
You
in and
did
read
not.
for him.
I
I
don't
did.
believe you.
I read for him. I read for Amistad. I read for Django. I'm like, God,
Yeah, you gotta fire your agent.
Yeah.
right.
did not.
Every time I be in the hallway, I be like, I don't think I want to get this. I don't think I want to get this. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm Fruitvale Station.
Wow.
Dude, Ryan Coogler just he don't like me.
Who is
He
your?
don't like me.
Who do you think your audience is? Because I mean, I just find you funny.
Nah, Aborigine. A lot of people don't know that. I'm huge in the Aborigine community. I'm in Australia.
Big out there.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, blood, let my nuts hang in Australia.
Now, Gary Owen, I'm sure you're around a lot of things, right? You see a lot of things that you feel like you can't disclose. Just what happened with Tiffany Haddish, where she said somebody bit Beyonce and then the Beehive was going crazy.
Yeah.
And she's like, look, this is my truth. I'm going to tell my stories. Are there times that you see things and you're like, man, this would be a great...
Yeah, some things don't need to be said. You know what I mean? Boom, check it. Let my nuts hang. You know, I never told anybody my nuts was hanging until right now. But I've seen a lot of stuff. I don't talk about it, but that's guy code. You don't ever talk about dudes other dudes. And it's only ever been dudes that ever try to get. I find dudes are bigger bitches than women. Because dudes be trying to get dudes caught up more than women do. Yeah, a bunch of bitches.
Do you know who bit Beyonce?
Nah, I don't know. I heard it was LaToya Luckett, but I don't know.
wasn't no damn
Could have been
LaToya
Kelly
Luckett. I hear
Rowland.
that.
It was somebody.
Kelly would never. bite
It was
Beyonce.
it was somebody from Destiny's Child. Watch.
that.
Yeah, Chelsea Handler.
It was an actress.
Oh, it was an actress?
Yeah, according to Tiffany
I think
Haddish.
it was the girl that played Kid's girlfriend in House Party.
Gina? Tisha Campbell?
Boom.
This guy.
Shut down.
She's making up all kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who it was.
Now Chris Rock, you didn't watch the stand up.
I didn't.
But he had
Chris Rock's the only person that could put Kevin Hart in a movie and not make money. Boom, beef.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow, you just shooting this morning.
He's shooting all over the
Was
place.
that top five?
To
Top
Gary
five?
69, to
Yeah,
Gary
yeah.
69
He
is
didn't,
not
fuck
playing.
him, man. He ain't put me in no movies. Fuck him. I'm just kidding.
Just kidding. Let me come out of character
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
second.
Just trolling. He says trolling. He says trolling.
Yeah, man. Fuck Chris Rock. He ain't put me in no movies. I'm just kidding, though.
Chalk up to trolling.
Yeah.
But he said he wants to live in a world where an equal amount of white kids is shot every month as black kids. He wants to see white mothers on TV crying. How'd you feel about that? Well,
I
you
didn't
hear
know.
it, so
I didn't know he said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't agree with that. I don't want to see nobody get shot.
Mm.
Nobody. I don't like that. I don't like people getting shot. I don't like see people getting knocked out on World Star. I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm over that too.
Because every time I see a dude get knocked out, I be thinking, I hope he ain't got no kids, man. You imagine being a dad? Your kids ain't listening no more?
That's not true.
What the hell you gonna tell your son?
You mean like knocked? I got hit on
Nah,
World
what
Star.
did you got? You did it right, and I did a video about you when they came at you, right? That nobody saw. But I did a video about you, right? But I said he did the right thing. You supposed to run. Like, don't be calling Charlamagne a bitch because he ran.
Yeah, it was like 4-5-on-1. He should have ran.
Absolutely.
Dude, 1-on-1, I'm running.
I was mad he didn't call me because I was coming right behind him. He could have been like, yo, be careful. He didn't call me and say nothing.
He didn't say nothing.
They ain't had enough energy to fight two
You
people.
got nothing to lose when you jump in the sidekick of a radio show.
I'm not a
Nothing.
sidekick.
Sorry about that.
What are you talking about?
My fault. Real hip hop beef. How long we been on? I want to make sure this goes over 17 minutes. Yo, because last one was 17:41. We got to make
This
sure
is
we.
20, it's over 20 minutes.
But you guys can edit this shit though. You can edit
We
this
didn't
shit.
edit it last time.
Yo, yes, motherfucker. Yes, you did.
What we took
What
out?
we took out?
Me walking in and then saying goodbye. I never said goodbye. You ended it with "We love you, Kev," and then it just cut off. I said bye.
No,
You guys
must
didn't
have
show
heard it
the
on
bye.
the air. You didn't see it on YouTube. You must have heard it on
I
the
saw
radio.
YouTube. I don't listen to you guys. I'm more like 80s and 90s Debbie Gibson, like
Yeah,
Tiffany
yeah.
type shit.
Got you.
I don't listen to hip hop like that. Even though I am hip hop,
Yeah.
I don't listen to it. You know what I mean? Because all I know, most rappers gotta be Lil.
Lil.
You know, you got Lil Pump, Lil Zane, Lil Peep, Ray J, Brandy's little brother. You got a lot of Lils out there.
So what? What's your name?
Nah, I'm just me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Lil Me would be hot.
Lil me.
Lil me.
Lil
Boom.
me.
See? That's 2 times I agree with you on shit.
Wait, little meat.
Lil me.
Lil meat.
Lil. L-I-L. Me. Let my nuts
Why
hang.
do you have Oscar on your face?
Cause some motherfucker was here last week, had Oscar on his face. You ain't ask him that.
I didn't see it.
But now you want to ask me.
I swear I didn't see
This
it.
dude, man. There was a dude here last week because I watch you guys on YouTube. You guys are my favorite. I don't listen to you at all on the radio.
Thanks.
But you're my favorite YouTube
Okay.
interviews because you don't back down to shit, and I like it. But the dude last week had Oscar on his face. You ain't say shit.
I swear I didn't
But
know
now I got it.
Yeah.
And now it's a
He-
problem.
and now you asking?
I swear I didn't
I'm just a
notice
big
Oscar.
Odd Couple fan. Oscar and Felix. That's all.
What do you think about the porn star on 60 Minutes?
Stormy
I didn't.
Daniels.
Stormy
Yeah.
Daniels.
I don't watch white women at all.
You don't watch
Wow.
nothing.
Yeah, if Donald Trump would have banged a black chick, I would have watched it. But when she was white, I go, doesn't interest me. Even when I'm alone and I watch porn every now and then, I admit it, I'm married. I only watch white guys banging black chicks. I'm not gonna disrespect my wife like that. I'm not gonna watch some black dude bang a black chick or white dude because that ain't us. So I put
feel
us
like
in the
people watch
situations.
porn to look at things that's not them sometimes.
Nah, I can't disrespect her like that. It has
So
to be
it's
a white
always-
dude with a black
it's always
girl.
One man and one woman, and that's it. It's
Yeah.
never like
Nah,
orgies
ain't
no
gonna
girl
be.
on girl.
I don't need 2 dicks in the room. I be looking at that stuff too. Like, if our kneecaps touching, I don't go soft. Something's wrong, and I ain't with that.
Has anybody ever have a male executive ever tried to fuck you in the industry? Like, you know they always talk
You could
about
have said touched you at first. You ain't got to go.
You
Let
know
me
what I
think.
mean.
Let me think.
Put you in a compromising position.
No. Now I will if I don't get this part in this Taraji movie. I'm gonna start a rumor that Will did. For real, that's real hip hop,
Will
right?
Power Pack.
Yeah, I didn't say Will Packer. I just said Will. You put Packer on it. You don't know who I was talking about. I was talking about Will I Am. That's what I was talking about. He ain't got nothing to do with the movie. You put Packer on it. See how this how you motherfuckers do, man. You stir up shit. I see you.
Will, my guy, salute to Will.
Boom.
That-
Which
that-
one?
That is a nice porn name, though.
What?
Will Packer.
Will Packer.
Will
That's
Power
not his real
Packer.
name. You know that, right?
Oh,
It's not.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Herb. His real name is Herb Packer. And I was like, Herb? He was like, yo, I just went with Will. I better get this part. I done said Will Packer way too much in this interview. You know what I mean? They start filming next month.
Start calling him Herb.
I don't know who's going to get it. But
By the way, if you don't get the part, now you got to tell the world because you're telling the world now. So you have to get on Instagram and be like, look, I didn't get the part, y'all.
I ain't get the part because racial and gender bias and Will tried to touch me. That's why I didn't get the part.
Everybody tried to touch
And I killed that audition too. Whatever.
What was the
hip-hop.
role, can you say?
Yeah, Taraji is, she's it's the old remake of the old
Mel Gibson
movie
yeah.
where he could read women's mind and she can hear what men are thinking.
Okay,
And
what
she
women
works
want.
she works for a sports agency. I read for one of the agents.
Okay, I can see that.
You know what I mean?
You're not the athlete.
Nah.
He said one of the
I said one of the
agents.
agents.
Messing with him.
Nah. I'm not that. Faison is the athlete, actually. Well, yeah.
Now, are you going to try to take
He's
your,
a quarterback.
are you going to try to take your family reality show somewhere else now?
Crazy.
We haven't really brought it up. I don't know. I mean, if somebody wants it, it is what it is. I mean, obviously it's gonna change a little bit with the tattoos, but
I can't believe they canceled Real Husbands, and they didn't even announce that.
He don't even care about your
What
show.
about
He
your show?
cares
What about
about
his show? He didn't say, you can't believe they canceled your show. They canceled your husband.
I can't believe you're on Hot 97. It's crazy. What are you on, a 105.1?
Oh, listen,
you need a decimal point?
Listen, if you really don't want to be heard, that's where you go. Okay.
That's real. That's real. They ain't never had me on. Fuck them. Yeah. You wanna start a beef, bitch? I'm looking right at the camera. You fuckers never had me on. Fuck you.
Now, what are you
Two
doing?
white guys on the hip hop station. That ain't real hip hop. That's fake.
Well, what is half and half? Ebro's bi. Racist.
No, that motherfucker white. Have you ever heard Ebro say the N word?
I'm sure.
Boom.
Yeah.
He's white. He knows his soul won't let him say it. I don't even know who Ebro is, honestly. I have no idea. Who is he? Is he the morning show guy?
Yes.
I have
Oh,
no
okay.
idea.
There's one guy. Okay, I don't know who they are.
All right.
I don't know who they
What
are.
are you doing in town anyway?
Oh shit!
you're
Yeah, I'm at
promoting
Levity. I'm at
something.
Levity
Damn.
Live. I'm at Levity Live
Where the hell is
on a Thursday and Friday. I'm just doing 2
In West
nights.
Nyack.
That's in New York?
West Nyack. That's the same club Monique was going to when she was on your show.
Did she sell out?
I don't know, but I am.
Woo!
I don't know, but I am. Yeah, real hip hop, baby. Beef's getting real.
Sway has you on though.
Sway he hadn't had me on in a couple years, so fuck you, Sway. Fuck you. Fuck Oakland. Fuck the Raiders. Fuck the Warriors.
You're gonna have
And
too much
fuck
beef.
the A's. Fuck you, Sway. You ain't had me on in a year and a half, bitch.
This isn't Gary Owens. This is Takari. This
Right.
is Tagari.
I'm just kidding.
6ix9ine.
Sway, I'll text you.
Lil
I'm just
me.
kidding.
This
Look,
is Lil me.
Sway, I'm just kidding. I'll text you. My wife's from Oakland. We all about the town.
Anybody else you want to say fuck before you leave?
Marshawn Lynch, fuck you for no reason.
Jesus.
I just like saying fuck you to motherfuckers for no motherfucking reason.
I wish we could play this on the air if you would stop. But you don't listen anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't listen. I don't. I think, but you guys are in Cincinnati. You know I live in Cincinnati. You guys are in
Oh, yeah, we're
Cincinnati
in
now.
Cincinnati.
Yeah. But you got to get on the bigger station.
We on
Because you
102.3
102.3, their satellite is as big as this microphone. Because
Really?
literally, I'll make a right turn to Starbucks and it'll go out and I'll come back in. I'm trying to listen, but I want to listen. I want to be with you guys.
Well, thank you, 102.3.
But 102.3 needs a. I'm letting you know, in Cincinnati, it's a new station. It's up and coming. Bigger satellite, dude. Because I'm
Bigger
telling you, man, that shit is small.
We'll put that on our Christmas list.
You ain't cursed them out.
I don't listen to them. I can't. I tried. And all of a sudden, you ever be driving like through a city and then you go have it through another city. All of a sudden, the station switch.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, it's Tim McGraw.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, this ain't the Breakfast Club.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like Blake Shelton is not the Breakfast Club.
You sure?
Yeah. Real hip hop, baby. Let my nuts hang.
Well, thank you, little me, for coming to the
This
Breakfast Club.
is it? We ended
we
it
at,
now?
18 minutes?
Why
30
could
minutes.
why? Because you got 18 black dudes in the lobby
Yes.
waiting?
Yeah.
They're waiting for you, actually.
I would cut it off too. Because they get mad at me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Gary Owen, a.k.a. Little Me, a.k.a. Tekashi 69.
To Gary.
Yes, he'll be
Boom.
at-
Hey, I'm letting you know right now.
What?
This is going to be your highest, most viewed interview tomorrow.
Think so?
Boom. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
It will be.
just tomorrow.
Just
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Just tomorrow.
Just tomorrow. When it airs, it's going to air tomorrow, right? Not today. It's going to air tomorrow. So it's going. When people see this, it's today. So as people are watching this,
Right.
highest interview of that day. Boom. And I got a podcast. It's Gary Owen. Hashtag get some. Will Packer. If I don't get the part, get ready. It's coming. Racial and gender biased, all that. Netflix. I'm going to come in next year. I might get on, I might not, but I'll just do my own shit like I always do. Because I got shit on Hulu right now. I got shit on Showtime. So my shit's out there. You know what I mean?
I watched it on Showtime.
It's good, man.
Yeah.
I do my own shit. Like I
Right.
really do my own specials. I do everything. I hire the director, the producers. The set is all that.
dope.
I do everything, man. You know what I mean? Like I did these tattoos.
Yeah, you do your own.
My phone is blowing up. You guys sure you ain't live?
Nah,
Oh, it's my wife. Shit, I gotta go.
it's Gary Owen.
He'll be at Levity Live in West Nyack. That's going to be March 29th and March 30th.
That's right.
Yes, and then Saturday I'm at Mount Airy Casino in the Poconos.
Okay.
That's in Pennsylvania. That's not too far. It's a
That's
drive.
not too far. Now.
It's a drive,
like
right?
A 40-minute ride from
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
30-minute
we're
ride.
good. Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
look, guys. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Lil Me, for coming.
Yeah.
Lil Me.
So I'm in these streets, man. Let my nuts hang when I leave here.
My goodness. It's
Right.
the Breakfast
This
Club.
hair,
It's
this
Gary
hair's hot.
Owen.
This hair's hot.